Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on today's video. What a car, man. Let me tell you what, 67, the last year, beautiful cars. Throw in Marlboro Maroon, spectacular again. Throw in matching numbers car, right? Sound good so far? 4-speed, even better. Then throw in the 327 350 horse motor instead of the wheezing 327 300, and you got yourself one collectible, investment grade Corvette Roadster. So let's take a walk around. The car just came in. I didn't even have time to make the window sticker yet, but I wanted to do the video because I wanted you to see just things like this. First off, this car is over restored. Now that may come to be a problem if you go to a national championship. For me, I could go to a local car show and probably win with this car. But really what I want to do is I want to drive it, man, because when I fire this thing up for you and you hear the extra horsepower, okay, coming out of that side exit exhaust, it is spectacular. This has got an upgraded set of modern radials on it, but it stayed with the white walls, looking really good still too. So if you wanted to, you could do the red line tires and finish it up if that's what you liked. But just look at the lines of this car, man. It is so spectacular. Anyway, I don't know if you know this, but most people do not, that this shape of this car, not only is the name, but the shape of the car is also patented, so that it was to protect it during the designing phase. So this car here, if you tried to copy it today, you could not. General Motors could sue you for that, for infringing on the patent and copyright of the look of this car, if I'm saying that correctly, something like that. But that is the legal issue that you get with the car, which is pretty cool. That means nobody else, you're never going to see the Chinese version of the Chevrolet Corvette, which is pretty cool. Okay, so enough of that. Let's peek under the hood, all right? So, you ready? This is nice, man. This is exactly how you want this car to be, okay? Correct Corvette valve covers, correct GM hoses, right? Everything is in the right space. Delco parts, right? Okay? Right here, Harrison radiator, tower clamps. Now, the one mild upgrade on this car is it does have a free flow exhaust and it sounds a little better than stock. We could put exhaust manifolds back on for you if you wanted to, if you figure you were going to have this car judged a lot. But if you just wanted some extra power and you want it to sound good, then we'll leave the exhaust system that's on the headers that are on it right now. But what we've done is we've painted them to kind of match, to look like exhaust manifolds so they don't stick out so much. It's got the ignition shielding here still. Now you say to yourself, well, that's really nice that it has those things. What's the big deal? Well, the big deal is that this stuff here with the ignition shielding, what have you, can cost you $1,000. To get the correct valve covers, another $500. To have the engine compartment detailed, another $2,000. To get the correct clamps, a couple $100. You see where I'm going with this here? This is why people buy cars like this, because with the matching numbers, the upgraded power of the 350 horse engine, meaning the L79, makes this car rare. And it makes it investment grade at this point because it's matching numbers. It's got the 4-speed and things like that. This car has 4-wheel disc brakes. How about that, huh? You didn't think back in '67 you could even get disc brakes, let alone 4-wheel disc brakes. So all the polish, all the stainless has all been polished all around. All the trim is done. Bumpers are re-chromed. Egg crate grille is redone in here. Look here. Suspension's all been redone. This car drives so beautifully. And I have to tell you, when you're rowing the shifter and the engine falling up and down, the revs are coming, exhaust is coming out the sides. I'd love to show the back end of these cars here. First off, I want to show you the restoration underneath. Everything's all painted and detailed and nice looking right there. But the reason I like to show you this is because everybody in the world who sees this car driving down the road will know that it's a Corvette. I could peel this emblem off here and 99% of the world will know right away that this car is a piece of American icon. It really is truly the original American Idol. It's great color match gas cap lid. Got the cool cap that's on here. Just little stuff about it just looks great. So for the convertible top, that's the great thing about these. I think it may be the most versatile and easy convertible top to use ever. But I will say this, what I do love about this one in particular is it has a white top. And the white top goes so great with the whitewall tires. I'm not gonna snap it all down, but I just wanted you to see. Look how cool that looks. That looks beautiful. Okay, and then you're ready, you come out of work, had a tough day, boom, you unlatch, you do the back here, and look. Plenty of storage back here for some bags. A little fudge budge. But look how beautiful, everything is all done and restored back here. Okay. All right, let's take a peek inside. Okay, this is leather, not vinyl. All right, very nicely done. Okay, little subtle things to tell you the level of restoration. We talked about the paint, which is way nicer than it was from the factory, so that's nicely done. All new chrome, stainless, bearings, exhaust, front end, wheels, tires, brakes, rotors, calipers. I mean, I'm going on and on. Wiring, engine rebuild, engine detail, transmission rebuild, new clutch, rear end rebuild. You can't, nowadays, most real Corvette restoration places, and we're talking right now, it's 2013, charge $70,000 to restore a Corvette, not counting the car. You can't buy a 67 Corvette convertible right now in decent shape for less than 40 grand. So that's why these are such a great deal, because you're getting a car that you can drive tomorrow. Forget the fact that it takes 2 years to restore it if you can find someone to work on it starting tomorrow, okay? Anyway, so we keep rolling through here. We got the 4-speed, we got the correct AM/FM radio here, and what I was talking about earlier was the footwell lighting. That means somebody spent some time wiring the car properly to make sure those kinds of things that were original in factory are still working now. Check this out. How often have you seen a clock working? It probably didn't work a year later, and it's working now 50 years later. Full dash with 7,000 RPM tach, 160 mile an hour speedometer. We're told that's the original mileage on the car, 52,459, and we have some great documentation with the car, like original bill of sale, original owner's manuals, 2 sets of keys, just a really, really nice documented car. And I have to tell you what too, like this is a car that's been loved by somebody for a long time. And the good thing about it is, for a guy like myself who's 6'1", there's plenty of room in here for me to drive the car and go for a nice long drive. This is also a great car that you could take away on a weekend. Throw a couple soft bags in the back, go away, go have some fun, man. This is the kind of car that you want to arrive at your boat or go to some spa instead of driving in your minivan. You know what I'm saying? We all got to have one, but you know what I'm saying, right? Whew. All right, anyway, enough of the rambling. How about I start it? You can hear what it sounds like. And if it sounds bad, disconnect immediately. Disconnect. But if it sounds good, you stay with me, okay? Oh, I noticed you haven't left yet. Just saying. One other nice feature about this car, and it's a very rare option, is a telescopic steering wheel. Check out that, and that's kind of cool, because that way you can move the seat wherever you want. You don't have to stretch your arms all the way out, and you just lock it down like that. Awesome. All right, in closing up the video on this car here, you know, we talked about things like the original color that the car was, Marlboro Maroon. Matching numbers, 327, optional 350 horsepower in here. Muncie transmission in the car. Restored all throughout, polished stainless, the side exit exhaust, everything kind of rebuilt, refurbished, or replated. So you're getting a fairly authentic, original, but beautifully done 67 Corvette, being the last year. Plus you're getting the 4-wheel disc brakes, you're getting all the cool stuff inside. I'm telling you, man, if you can find a way to get a car like this in your life, get it while you can. So many people regret not having some fun with a car, and they're investment grade. You know, this car's never going to be worth $15,000. This car's continue to go up year in and year out, and I got to tell you, man, it's quite a drive. And anytime you can drive one of your investments, it's a great place to be. Call us 301-816-1000. We'll tell you all about it.